YouTube was amateur boy Zell, and I'm back with another banger video. In this video, we got Javante Tank Davis' trainer Kenny Ellis responds to Teofimo Lopez's monkey comment and says that racism was taught at home. Uh, y'all gotta remember Teofimo. Guy asked the question who Teo wants to fight between Bud and Tank, and he made a racist comment and said whatever monkey wants the banana. And he repeated it and said he would not apologize. And Kenny Ellis responds to that. Let's get it.
So Javante Davis trainer Kenny Ellis gave his reaction to Teofimo Lopez, calling both Javante and Crawford monkeys. Here is exactly what Kenny Ellis had to say on Mill City Boxing. Check it out.
The video that I sent you with Teo?
Yeah, man.
Speaking on they asked him the question of who would he rather fight, or what's a better fight for him at this moment in time, Terrence Crawford or Javante Davis, and his response was any one of those monkeys could get the banana first or something like that.
Yeah, that's this. He was taught at home at the dinner table. You know,
Right.
is embedded in.
Do you
taught at home?
So you believe this ain't like for attention? You really feel like it just comes out of him? Pause.
It's in the back of his mind. He can do a whole lot more for attention. Where that come from?
Right.
You know what I mean? I can call his parents and his family some names, but that ain't right. You know, that shit is racism.
Yeah.
But when in person he kissing everybody ass. Say that shit in the dressing room.
You feel like he wouldn't have that same energy, like, because obviously,
he would
like
never
Terrence,
say that. He would never say that in the dressing room. Never.
mm.
Come in the dressing room, close the door, and say that. Do you understand what I'm saying? He would never do that.
Yeah, because I've seen him, like, in dressing rooms saying hi to Coach Calvin, shaking his hand.
Kissing Tank ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Terrible, man. Racism is the worst cavity in the United States. You know?
Do you feel like that's a good way to not get fights?
It's a possibility because he's seen the comments when Ron Garcia said what he said, and we was like, don't fight Ron. So it could be his way of like talking.
So it could be like, I'm just gonna just talk, make it seem like I'm not scared, or I'm trying to be some type of, like, I don't want to say bully, but it's kind of like bullying a whole race just by saying shit like that. You know what I mean?
Man,
You can skip this video, but you can't skip the truth. Right now in North Gaza, children are
a fool, man. Terrible.
And it's like we've seen that him and Terrence had like a moment the other day on the UFC, and it's like, how do you feel like that's gonna work out next time they see each other?
Didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Harrison, at the end of his comment, he mentioned, he said that they call themselves gorillas, but I'm a lion. I eat, you know what I mean? I eat them type deal. Like, do you feel like that was part of it? Like, oh, like, because they're talking about it like it's an offensive word.
No,
Period.
no. We call ourselves gorillas, you know, because it represents the strength of the gorilla.
Hey, yo, they got a military base in my city, bro. It is what it is.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But he said when he said come get the banana, he was taking that shit somewhere else. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The,
He was
the
taking
the banana part fooled me. I got confused with the banana part, but it sounded like
yeah,
some.
yeah. He was taking it somewhere else.
I totally agree with Kenny Ellis. Javante trainer kept it $1,000. We all know Teofimo Lopez will never dare call Crawford or Gervonta monkey to their face, nor in a locker room. We know that to be a fact because the last time Teofimo Lopez Sr. said the N-word in a boxing gym, Keyshawn Davis knocked out Teofimo Lopez's father right in front of Teo after whooping Teofimo Lopez in sparring. So you let that sink in. Teo Sr. didn't even say the word monkey. He just said the N-word, a word that he says all the time. However, that time, he just happened to say it in front of the wrong person, Keyshawn Davis. I mean, really, Teo? Somebody's gonna knock out your father right in front of you, and you ain't gonna do shit about it? Just sit there and watch your father get KO'd? Then he has the audacity
He
to
sat
call
there and watched his dad get all type of hands put on him, bro. That's crazy.
Gervonta and Crawford monkeys. However, when Crawford was all up on his face at the UFC fight, putting his fingers on him, Teofimo Lopez didn't call Crawford a monkey, since he knew what time it was with Bud. Teo wouldn't have made it to his next fight if he did, and that's why he didn't. But when it was safe outside, when he was alone, that's when he disrespects Gervonta and Crawford race by calling them monkeys. Teofimo Lopez is only in competition with Ryan Garcia when it comes to who is the most racist boxer in the world. Ryan, at the moment in time, still has Teo beat because Ryan already went down as the most racist boxer of all time. But Teo is surely closing the gap. Teo said they call themselves gorillas. First of all, Bud never called himself a gorilla. Then Teo said, but I'm a lion. We eat gorillas. Since when lions eat gorillas? I guess
Yeah, that's not how nature works, yeah. That's not how that works.
that's what saying dumb shit to sound cool look like. We all can see through Teofimo Lopez's act. He want to clout chase Bud and Gervonta. However, he really doesn't want to fight them. We know that for a fact because Turkey just offered Teofimo Lopez his biggest payday to fight Devin Haney in February 2025. But would you guys believe Teo turned down the fight with Devin Haney that's not 100%? Because Teo said, I'm not ready. Now, I want you guys to peep game. Every time Teo ducked Devin Haney in the past, he blamed it on the money. He always overpriced himself. First, he demanded $10 million, then he demanded $20 million. However, this time, notice Teo didn't say, I want $20 million. Notice Teo didn't say, I want more money. Absolutely not. Teo said, I'm not ready to fight Devin Haney, a fighter who's coming off getting cheated by a PED user. So for Teo to blame it on him not being ready, that lets you know the money was right. The money was exactly what Teo was asking for. That $20 million Teo always asked for, that's what Turkey is offering him. However, this time around, he says, I'm not ready. Okay, Teo, sure, we believe you. We believe you that you're not ready to fight Devin, but you ready to fight Bud at 154 or Gervonta.
With Teo, I've seen you go back and forth with this dude for years. Like, why have y'all not fought yet? Was it ever any offers made? Is he pump faking? Like, what's
It's funny that you asked that because I was supposed to do like a stay busy fight. You know, get back in the ring in October on Saudi in Saudi, and the next fight was gonna be Teo, Turkey, and you know the guys offered him a fight. He said he's not. No,
so they
he's not
offered him
ready.
a fight?
Yeah, he said he's not ready.
So I've seen you in Saudi.
The duck season ain't over for Teo, apparently. Duck season continues for Teo. If anybody that should be saying I'm not ready, it's Devin Haney, not Teo. But again, Teo will say, I'm not ready to fight Devin Haney. Then he goes and clout chase Bud and Gervonta. Last but not least, we all know Gervonta, he's a Muslim and he's black. However, he's defending a person like Ryan Garcia who dissed his entire race and his religion to the max. Even then, Javante has so much hate for Devin, not Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Tank Kenny Ellis always speaking for Tank when it comes to these controversial things because Tank afraid to run his mouth and offend people. But he don't got no problem offending his fellow Muslim black brother. He don't got no problem doing that. But if he offend anybody else, he's scared of doing that. So I mean, that's just Tank character, bro.
But for Devin, to the point where he's defending Ryan for taking PEDs and cheating by claiming the Ryan version he fought is a better version than the one Devin Haney fought. Javante said PEDs don't make you better. I guess PEDs make you worse, since he's claiming that Ryan was worse when he fought Devin Haney, even though he took PEDs against Devin Haney, but didn't take PEDs against Javante. Additionally, Ryan missed weight against Devin Haney. He came in at 143 and a half pounds, while he didn't miss weight against Javante. He came in at 136. Therefore, we all know Tank doesn't believe the things he's saying, because if he did, he wouldn't have any problem fighting Ryan in a rematch at 143.5 while allowing Ryan to take PEDs. Javante will never do that because he was the main one accusing Ryan for taking PEDs, and he also fought Ryan at a catchweight for a reason. Before Tank fought Ryan, he was the main one accusing Ryan for being on steroids and forced him to do VADA testing months before they fought. Tank was pointing out how big Ryan was getting, and he attributed that to Ryan being on PEDs. Therefore, talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than words. But it's crazy that Javante will diss Devin Haney every opportunity he gets, or on every interview Devin Haney does, Javante will comment and diss Devin Haney on it. But when Teofimo Lopez is calling Tank a monkey and calling him out, Tank is nowhere to be found. He has nothing to say. He pleads the fifth. Just
Right? He has nothing to say when somebody attacks him as a man and his character. But when Devin Haney explains his situation about Ryan, Tank feels some type of way about it. You know, Devin always gonna have a place on his mind because we've seen the sparring. Devin made him quit. And Devin always gonna have a place in his mind, bro. You know, it don't matter what happened with Tia Ryan. Nigga say they just speak on his mom, he ain't gonna respond. But let Devin speak on a new business opportunity or anything. Tank gonna be in the first one hating and his fanboys. So look, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time, man.